All right, guys, we are back with HAT format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Eldin on the left playing, the standard hand artifact Trap Trex deck versus Eric Hernandez on the right playing Lightsworn Ruler. First time in the finals for Eldin. This is actually the second time Eric has made the finals. He actually won our very first HAT tournament, so another finals for him. We'll see if he can get that second win. He's going first. Activate Solar Recharge, discards Lumina, and then mills Eclipse Wyvern and Card Trooper. So Eclipse Wyvern will activate whenever it's sent to the graveyard. Banish a level 7 or 8 light or dark dragon from your deck. And if Eclipse Wyvern gets banished, you're going to add it to your hand. So he banishes Judgment Dragon. Now we'll see. How is this matchup? Because... okay, so he normally summons Lumina. He has another Lumina in his grave that he can target. Also, this was a 5-round tournament. Cut the top 16, 36-man local. Yes, 36-man local. And both these guys went 3-2. Funny thing is, Eric was actually 16th after Swiss. So he was the worst X2. He started off 0-2. And fought all the way back to the finals. Knocked out the 1 seed who was undefeated. Which, I say this in previous videos, happens quite often. Alright, so here he soul charges, mills 3 for Card Trooper. And then, since he milled the Minerva... did he mill the Minerva? Okay, so he pays 2,000. And brings out Raiden with the other Lumina. And I think you have to burn 400 for Zephyros when you return a card back to your hand. Did he mill? Okay, yeah, he did mill the Minerva. That's why he got the extra mill. So now he synchros for 8 with the Zephyros and the Raiden into Spark Dragon in defense mode. Start a Spark Dragon. So Zephyros, you can control a face-up card you control. With Zephyros, you can control a face-up card you control. Burn, I think, 400. Return that card to your hand. Special summon Zephyros from your graveyard. End phase, mills 6 for Lumina. Yes, for those guys who may not know, Raiden, it's a level 4 light tuner. Lightsworn monster tuner. During your main phase, you can mill the top 2 cards of your deck. So I believe he burned 2,000 for Soul Charge and then 400 for Zephyros. And here, Eldin normal summons Traptrix Murmileo or Traptrix Stratos, which searches a normal hold trap card from your deck to your hand. So he searches Bottomless. Now, Bottomless is at 1 in HAT format. What was I going to look up? It's Zephyros. Okay, Zephyros is a Blackwing, for those guys who may not know. Yeah, it's 400 for Zephyros, and you can only activate that effect once per duel. The return a face-up card you control to your hand. Yes, return a face-up card you control to your hand. Special summon this card if you do take 400 damage. So he looks like he honest over the he tried to attack Lumina with Murmileo, and then he honest him, so he takes 1,000. Then sets 3. Let me go over Stardust Spark Dragon. Those guys who may not know. Stardust Spark Dragon's that level 8 synchro he has on the field. Oh, he milled a Necro. He has Necro and Blast in his graveyard. But Stardust Spark Dragon says, once per turn, quick effect, you can target one face-up card you control. Once during this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. So you can pick spells and traps. A lot of the times, people will go, protect, a Floodgate, Rivalry of Warlords, or Vanity's Emptiness. Any Black Whirlwind, if you were to play Blackwings. Okay, now he synchro summons Michael. The Lightsworn. So yeah, Michael, you need any tuner and a non-light tuner is a level 7. You can pay 1,000 life points to banish any card on the field. Really good card. But obviously there's no priority. If only we had a priority, the card would be so much better. This deck pays a lot of life points, man. Eric's deck, he pays for Soul Charge. He pays for Zephyros. He pays for JD and now Michael. So he's probably trying to bait out the Bottomless here, but he can protect his Michael with Spark Dragon. So he MSTs his Moral Attack. So yes, here Eldin MSTs his own Moral Attack. Moral Attack, when it's destroying the spell and trap card zone during your opponent's turn, you can special summon it. And also during your opponent's turn, you can destroy one face-up card on the field and it doesn't target. So here, it looks like Eldin chose to destroy the Spark Dragon. And I'm guessing he protected the Michael. Is that what happened? Because he did. Yeah, this is a weird situation. So it looks like he chose to pop the Spark Dragon. So what's life point? 7,046. So here, Eric special summons Blaster by banishing Judgment Dragon and Eclipse Wyvern. And Eldin just concedes. Yeah, this was just an overwhelming field. So Blaster, I'm explaining all the cards because it's only our third HAT tournament. Blaster and all the Dragon Rulers have 3 different effects, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. Also, they also have an additional effect during your opponent's end phase. If they're on the field, they return to your hand. So they all have that effect where they can special summon themselves from your hand or graveyard by banishing dragons from your hand or grave, or monsters with the same attribute. And there's 4 Dragon Rulers: Fire, Water, Earth, and Wind. So here, it looks like Eldin starts off by summoning Traptrix Stratos, searches a normal hold trap card, and then activates Upstart. Alright. Sets 4. So this is why people hate HAT format, because of the set 4. But at the same time, I don't know. I have like a love-hate relationship with Heavy Storm. It's like a really broken card. Alright. So Eric summons Card Trooper, and obviously in HAT format there's no priority. So Eldin activates Artifact Sanctum, which special summons an artifact from his deck. He brings up Moral Attack, and since it was special summoned during Eric's turn, its effect will activate, and he destroys a Card Trooper. A lot of times the HAT deck, they just want to put a lot of pressure on you. It's kind of like Black Wings for those who play Edison, where they're just trying to control the game, and then I'm going to hit you for 37, get you so low to where Soul Charge. For like a deck like Eric's that pays a lot of life points. That's what I notice whenever because obviously this is probably the most popular deck. I mean, the format's called HAT format for a reason. So I think this is the most popular deck, and I've played against a few people at my locals running this deck, and I've done okay. The die roll is huge in this against this deck. Like when I go first, I usually have no problem. But when they go first and they, set 4, depending on my hand, it can be tough. Alright, so here he summons Abyss Dweller. So yeah, he's asking him what the new sets are. And here, end phase, Eric activates Needlebug Nest. Eldin chains Dweller. No, can you chain Dweller twice? No, I think it's once per turn. Yeah, no, you can't do that. So he activates Needlebug Nest. Oh, he chain Compulse to the breakthrough skill. I don't know why he did this. I guess this plays around the... Okay, so the chain was Needlebug Nest, Chain Dweller, Chain Breakthrough skill to negate Dweller's effect, Chain Compulse so the Dweller will still resolve. I don't know if that was worth it, man. We'll see. It's not like Eric hit anything, right? Oh, he hit a Tempest? That's the only thing he hit was a Tempest. I guess he milled an extra card for... I think, is that Garoth? No, that's Garoth, not the Minerva Lightsworn. Okay. So for those wondering, Breakthrough skill is just like... It's just a trap card that negates an effect. A face-up monster effect, negate it. But it also has a second effect in the graveyard, where you can banish it from your graveyard to negate a face-up monster's effect on the field. Obviously, you can only use it during your turn. You can't, use it during your opponent's turn if it's in the grave. Alright, so here Eric's Soul Charge targets 3. So Soul Charge you target, and then if you do special summon them, then you pay the 1,000 life points. And you can only activate 1 Soul Charge per turn. You can't conduct your battle phase the turn you activate Soul Charge. So here Eric brings back Card Trooper, Raiden, and Garoth. Eldin's gonna bottomless both. Leaves Eric at 700, so this is not looking good for Eric. Does he have Lance? A lot of people like citing Lance against the HAT deck because it stops bottomless, it stops Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. So yeah, here comes Lance. He could Black Rose him if he wants to. He could Lance his Raiden. Yeah, so Lance, you target 1 monster on the field, it loses 800 attack only, and it's unaffected by spells and traps. So yeah, maybe Eric will go for the Black Rose here after he mills. He's gonna mill 5 cards. Ooh, yeah, good mill. The Necro might save him. And now he's going to use Raiden's effect to mill 2 more. So he mills Lumina and Rhoda. Yeah, Raiden's so good. It's During your main phase, mill the top 2 cards of your deck. It's a tuner, it's a Lightsworn monster, it's a warrior you can grab with Rhoda. It's a really good card. I love Raiden. If only it was out in Edison format. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Would Lightsworns be the best deck if in Edison if they had Raiden? I don't know, but it'd be much better. It can crash with Greffer. Just summon, mill 2, crash with Greffer. Opens your deck up for synchro plays without just Plague. You can mill a Wolf. Alright. So end phase he mills for Raiden. Mills Eclipse Wyvern, so Eclipse Wyvern will activate to banish JD. See, like, Eclipse Wyvern wouldn't be that... Is there a way you can abuse Eclipse Wyvern in Edison format? I don't think so. Because you have one Chaos Sorcerer, that's it. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, people would find a way to abuse it, but... Not anything that I can think of from now. Alright, Eric... Sorry, Eldin. Can you finish Eric off? There's got to be a way. I think Volcasaurus was out. The level 5 that burns you. He's at 700. Come on, finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Let's go to this third game. I think Eric's cooked. Now, I will say this about this finals. This was like 2:30 a.m. These two were playing. Oh, he still got the Necro. Okay. So this actually, this game might not be over. So here comes Call. Targets Traptrix Murmaleo. Attacks the Raiden. So that's one. So I'm guessing Eric's afraid. No, Eric knows he has Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare, right? Yes. So I think that's why Eric didn't go for the Black Rose. He knows Eldin has Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. And there's not much he can do about it. That's why he didn't go for the Black Rose last turn. Alright, Trooper, Mills, Blaster. Okay, good mill. Eric's on Monster Reincarnation. Yeah, watching this hat deck, man, that deck is so... It's such a control deck. Like, they just pop your cards with Moral Attack, Murmaleo with Bottomless and Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare and Call, and then you have to worry about the hands. So here Eric banishes Tempest and Eclipse Wyvern to Special Summon Blaster, adds, what was it, JD? What's his set? He can't really attack with Card Trooper because he's at 700. That's why he has to keep him defensive. So here he chooses to attack over Moral Attack with Blaster. Eldin lets it go. So we're at 73 to 700. And we're pretty positive one of those is Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare because Eldin searched it. All right, does Eric have any more plays? Eric sets one or thinks about setting one and then passes. All right. Eldin summons Traptrix Blizzard. So when that card is normal summon, special summon a Traptrix. I think it brings it out in defense mode. Yes, Eldin, it brings it out in defense mode. Now it is MST, so Eric chains MST, targets Torrential. Okay, at least he exceeds with the Murmaleo. So, Cowboy is game. Yes, so he summoned Traptrix Blizzard, bring out Traptrix Murmaleo, which when it's special summon, pop or spell or trap, pop the MST. Then when Cowboy, if it's in defense mode, you can attach one material. It's a rank 4, generic, burn for 800, so that was game. All right, here we go. Game 3. Who will Eldin get that first win, or will Eric get a second one? He starts by summoning Aaron Pass. Ooh, not looking good for Eric. Aaron Pass. No, that's not a strong opening. And Eldin can just summon Murmaleo and crash with your Aaron. Okay, so he summons Traptrix Blizzard. Attacks Eric for 100. I'm just going to call it Traptrix Blizzard from now on. That's what it is. It's a Blizzard. Except it has an effect when it's special summoned, where you can set a normal hole trap card from your graveyard to your spawn trap zone for like until the end of the next turn, something like that. All right, so Eric sets. What does Eric set in his deck? Besides, he doesn't play Raikou. He doesn't play Hamster. This is an Edison format. What would he set? Maybe like a Necro Gardener or something. Oh, he does play Raikou? Okay, I'm losing my mind. I didn't think he played Raikou. So Raikou's effect will activate. What's he going to pop with Raikou? He's probably going to go for one of the back rows. Maybe he sighted in the Raikou. I didn't see this coming at all. Because I watched. This is like the third time. I've watched a lot of Eric's matches. I never saw Raikou until today. Maybe he sighted it in. Okay, so he hit the Sanctum during the damage steps, so he wasn't able to use the Sanctum. So Sanctum, if Eric had another card, because Sanctum, if it's destroyed by your opponent's card, it pops another card. But since Eric had nothing, he couldn't destroy anything, and also he couldn't chain it because Raikou activates in the damage step. So who did he attack with? Okay, I might have messed up life points. I think Eric's got it there. 62, 8,000. Okay, so he hit with the Fire Hand. You can kind of see the life points on Eric's calculator, but all right. So here, Eldin chose to XYZ summon Rhapsody. It's a rank 4. You can banish up to 2 materials per turn to banish any 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. So you saw there, he banished the Lumina and the Aaron, trying to leave Eric with no Lightsworns except the Raikou in his graveyard. Not a bad play, because you don't want him to drop JD on you. So here Eric summons Lumina. Uses Lumina's effect, discard Lumina, bring back Lumina in defense mode. Rhapsody's stats are really low, though. It's attack and defense. Was that the right move? It depends on what Eldin's other back rows are. I'm trying to think, was Rhapsody the right move? It's not a bad play, but I mean, what else could you have done there? Does Eldin play Giant Hand? Maybe you go Giant Hand there. Alright. Yeah, no, you normal summon that Lumina. Activates the second Lumina, bring out Wolf. Special summon Wolf. I think he was a little hesitant to use that Lumina. Maybe he was afraid of Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. Yeah, I think that's why he hesitated, because the first Lumina was normal summon, so you can't use Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare says, if a monster that was special summoned this turn activates its effect, negate the effect, and destroy it. Ooh, Ghost Trick Alucard. This one, you can attach 1 material. It's a rank 3, destroy a set spell or trap. Or monster. Any set card. So against Girgia, you can pop their set armor. I've always been a big fan. So he attacks. Oh, yeah, this is... Activates Call on the Fire Hand. Yes, attack mode. Okay, I thought it was looking good, but that Call... Man, Call is really good in this deck. It saved Eldin. Like, I watched Eldin play in top 4, in, what else, top 8. And now, and honestly, I lost to Eldin. I also made top 16 in this tournament, and Eldin beat me. We went to game 3, but he just drew insane against me, man. He drew like a god hand against Sylvans. Like, he went first game 3, like 4 back row, and double max C. And I was like, yeah, I can't win. I can't win when you double max C me. Alright, so 8,000. Oh no, Eldin activated Upstart. Okay, Eric's got the life points, but it's way... You can barely see it on his calculator, so I'll use it on mine. So let's see, can Eldin fight out of this? I think this is still anyone's game. So he normal summons Ice Hand. I guess, yeah, 101, take the Wolf. And attack over the Alucard for 300. So yeah, 101, detach 2 materials, take 1 face-up attack position monster your opponent controls, and make it a XYZ material. Also, you can protect 101 from being destroyed by battle or card effects by detaching a material. So it's kind of like, I guess, that protection effect. Alright, so Eldin's got 2 cards, 1 face down, 1 card in his hand. Depending on Eric's hand, I think Eric's favored. Oh yeah, Soul Charge too. Yeah, this. Soul Charge is so good. But then Eldin could top deck Soul Charge, but Soul Charge is way more powerful in Eric's deck. Yep. Here comes Soul Charge. Targets both Luminas. Yes, targets both Luminas. Does Eldin have a response? So Solemn Judgment is banned in HAT format, but so is Royal Oppression. Solemn Warning is at 1. Solemn Warning is really good. I wish that card was at 2. If I'm playing a trap deck, if I'm playing like a combo deck, no, I don't want Warning at 2. So it looks like he's gonna target both Luminas. Remember, Soul Charge, you can only activate 1 Soul Charge per turn. You can't conduct your battle phase a turn. You use Soul Charge, and if the monsters are special summoned, then you pay the life points after. So he special summons both, pays 2,000, brings out Luminas, discards Minerva, bring back Minerva. Oh, I think Eric's wondering if he still mills the card, because it was sent to the graveyard, so he's reading it. Eric's a judge. He's judged regionals before, so I'm sure he knows this. These two aren't regulars on the channel because Eldin mostly plays modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And Eric, he just stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Completely. Came back once he heard we were doing HAT. So yeah, we're going to get a lot of new faces for our HAT tournaments. Alright, so he discards Zephyros, bring back Raiko. Ooh, he can make a level 8. He could synchro. That Minerva is a level 3 spellcaster tuner. So he can make a level 8. It has an on-field effect, but it's normal summon, but it hardly ever comes up. So yeah, he can make an 8, and then he can use Zephyros' effect as well. Remember, Eric is not normal summoned. So he goes for Stardust Spark Dragon. So yeah, he returns Lumina, pays 400 for Zephyros. And he is not normal summoned, so he can summon Lumina again and use Lumina's effect and keep comboing off. Yeah, Zephyros, you can, if it's in your graveyard, you can return a face-up card you control to special summon Zephyros, and you take 400 damage. What play does Eric have? I mean, he could normal summon the Lumina again. Yeah, normal summon the Lumina again, ditch Necro, get the Minerva. He can get another Lumina, he can get the Minerva. He can make a level... He has a lot of options. He can make a level 6 Synchro, a level 3 XYZ, a level 7. But he can't make Michael, because for Michael you need any tuner and a non-light tuner. Or sorry. Not non-light tuner. What did I mean to say? A non-tuner light monster. I think I said it wrong earlier. It's kind of like Dark End. With Dark End, I think you can use any tuner for Dark End, but the other monster has to be... Yeah, it's kind of like Dark End. So it looks like Eric just passed. He has Necrogardna. He made a Breakthrough skill, which might come in handy, especially against HAT. Breakthrough skill is pretty good against HAT because they try to Moral Attack you during your turn, and then you just chain Breakthrough skill. All right, let's see if Eldin can get out of this. Eric's at 45. Eldin's at 8,000. He's got 1 Necrogardna in the graveyard, a Breakthrough skill. Does he have a Dragon Ruler? Eldin's looking at his extra deck. Did he draw a Soul Charge? Or a Skill Charge? I like that name, Skill Charge. I forgot who came up with that nickname years ago. I remember they were calling it even back in 2014. Skill Charge. Alright, so here comes Soul Charge. But what can he do with Soul Charge? He can make like 1 rank 4 and leave one of the hands up. Probably you leave the fire hand up because Eric's got no back rows. Oh, he can also bring back the Rhapsody. And Rhapsody, you can equip it to another XYZ monster you control, and it gains 1,200 attack. Okay, so he pays 4,000 life points. Equips Rhapsody to 101, so the 101 now is at 3,300. Yes, so and now he's going to make another rank 4. Does he play 2 101s? But the monsters are all in defense mode, so he can't take any of the defense modes with 101. He can only take the Lumina. Oh, Black Ship. Yeah, Black Ship's good. So black ship, you can send one face-up monster your opponent controls with attack equal to, less than or equal to black ship. He takes 1,000, and black ship cannot attack the turn you use that effect. So he sends Lumina. Eric takes 1,000, but he still has a Black Rose play here. He can Black Rose him. Yeah. He can Black Rose him, protect his Spark Dragon. Yeah, like he can use Spark Dragon, protect itself, Black Rose. And Eldin's pretty low. And he can chain breakthrough skill on the 101, so 101 can't. So 101 can't protect itself. But you're afraid of his back rows, though. You're afraid of, like, oh, he does go for it. Okay, Black Rose. Yeah, chain Spark Dragon. Does he chain the breakthrough skill? Chain the breakthrough. Oh, no, he's going to chain. Okay, so he did hit one moral attack. Oh, he had double moral attack. Oh, that's not good. Both his sets were moral attacks. So he pops. So he could have breakthrough skilled one of them, but it doesn't matter because he had two of them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Both his back rows were moral attacks. What's Eric's last card? Ooh, Light Ray Diabolos was his last card. So it's a 20. What's Diabolos' attack? I don't remember. Basically, you can special summon it if you have 5 or more different light monsters. Yeah, light monsters with different names. And his effect is like you can target one set card and either A, put it on top or the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, this is still looking good for Eric. He special summons Blaster, and he's just going to wipe both those moral attacks. He doesn't care about 101 now. Yep, hit both. So he takes 700. What's Diabol's attack? I think it's 27, so I'm guessing he takes 600. Oh no, I think it's 20. It's 20. Yeah, so he's at 26 to 35. Oof. So he passed. So what did Eldin draw? Sets one. Do you switch? Yeah, you got to switch the 101 to defense mode. Oh, he kept it in attack mode? No. Light Ray Diabolus' effect to put the Speller Trap card on the top or bottom. It's Sanctum. Oh, wow. That was a heck of a draw, man. Does he have a moral attack left? Oh, man. Oh, but he had the breakthrough skill. No. It goes to the... Okay, I forgot he had the breakthrough skill. Good thing he held it. I forgot he still had that in the grave. All right. So... This buys Eldin another turn. So, yeah, he's attacking over a moral attack. 700. Okay, so Diabolus is 2,800 attack. Oh, wow. Now he summons... He drew Ice Hand. Wow. What a nice draw. Man, Eldin keeps ripping it. Imagine if Eric went... I wonder what that back row is. 19 to 35, so he chooses not to attack. Ooh, is that a misplay? We'll find out what Eric's back row is. Does he have dragons in there for Blaster? Oh, JD! Chains Lance, and that is game. So congrats to Eric. Gets his second win on the channel. Takes out... Oh, that was a good last game. But yeah, let me know, guys, if I missed anything, because I'm still kind of new to HAT format. Congrats to Eldin also getting second place. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about HAT format, because I'm gonna be uploading HAT tournaments for the foreseeable future, because like my locals were... I go based on what my locals want to play. If they wanted to play Tengu, I would have done Tengu. If they wanted to play Goat, I would have done Goat. But we voted, like everyone in my community, and HAT won the vote. So that's why we're doing HAT, and I hope to continue to see it grow. And yeah, for those of you guys wondering, I still upload Edison content. My schedule is in the mornings, I do Edison, and the afternoons is going to be HAT. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.